Hello everyone, you're watching PokerNews.com and welcome back to our coverage of the World Series of Poker. I am with Mike Sexton, the legend. Just in front of a little something back here, Life's a Gamble. So a new book just came out. I've actually been hearing about it for a long time before. So tell me what it is and what it took to put this thing out there.
Well, it's not a how-to book, but it's got a lot of life lessons are in this book, and it's primarily a lot about the history of poker. It's stories about the legends, the icons of poker, separate chapters on like Doyle Brunson, Chip Reese, Stu Unger, Puggy Pearson, Billy Baxter, you know, some real poker legends. And it's just a fun, entertaining book, and I can't imagine anybody that likes poker, likes golf, likes action of any kind is not going to thoroughly enjoy this book.
Well, I think a lot of people would have to do a lot of research and go back, you know, in the history of things to write something like this, but you were there for a lot of it.
I was there for all of it. They're all true stories in the book, and you know, I'm one of the guys that people said, you should write a book because you have all the stories about the old guys who some of the legends are dying off, as we know, but I was there back in the 70s when I first came to town. I got to hang around all these great poker players, and because of that, I have a link to them that others don't have. And you know, people have been encouraging me to write a book. You should do it with the stories and blah blah blah. So it was on the shelf for about 3 years ago, but then this past year I really bore it down and got it done, and very proud of it. And I think it's just a fun book, and everybody's gonna like it.
Well, I like to think that the old school days of poker, where, you know, the cowboy days, really when, you know, it was like the Wild West out there, that those stories, do you think that these young guns are ever gonna have stories like this?
I don't think so. You know, I just don't think it's like it was in yesteryear. You know, the World Series of Poker, when it was back at Binion's, when everybody got comp, when they had buffets, it was free for all the players, when it was an ambience about it, you know, that you knew everybody there. It's just different now, but you know, obviously the game grows, that's what's happened, it's expanded, and it's just a different era now, a different time. But those of us that were there back in the 80s and 90s have a special memory that we'll never forget.
And then tell me, where can we find Life's a Gamble?
Well, Life's a Gamble, if you're in Las Vegas, you can find it right here at the Rio, at the D&B Poker booth. And but if you're not in Las Vegas, you can order on Amazon.com. It'll be available very soon in all the bookstores, so we're excited about it.
Thank you so much. This is Mike Sexton. I'm Sarah Herring. You're with us here on PokerNews.com.